Morning. Hope you have your coffee, because I do. Well, what's that say? Friends. Yes, absolutely. You're all my friends. Okay. So it's the month of giving thanks. It's the month of being in a place where you can appreciate everything that's going good in your life. So that's what I want to say. A month of really what I do in November anyways. I've got to change this. It's a little crooked. It's going to drive my Virgo nuts. Okay. What I do is I make a list for November especially. Big long list of everything I can appreciate because I believe that energy does go out to everybody on the list. So if I can appreciate all of you, fortunately or unfortunately for me, I have to put you in a clump, all my clients and friends, because I have so many of you that I want to appreciate it. And I send the intention out that it's going to go to each and every one of you, that you feel the energy, the appreciation, the love that I have for you. So, just because Thanksgiving comes and goes, we can still appreciate. And I know we do gratitude for, most of us do gratitude every day. Go ahead, Ben. He's afraid to walk in front of the cord here. Come on. There we go. Come on. So appreciating everything. And, sometimes we even have to appreciate those things in our life that went south that ends up being something really, really powerful, right? Example, you get a divorce and it's the worst thing you've ever gone through, right? And then you meet the love of your life. And you would have never thought back then that that's what this was about, correct? So that's what I want to say to you. I also want to say that sometimes when we find out there's something going on with health, what happens? We make a change with our mind, our thoughts, our words, and how we treat each other and ourselves, self-care, right? I've been on a huge kick for a couple of years about self-love. And so when that happens, we're able to look at it differently. We're able to say, you know what? I smartened up, or I woke up, or I put myself on the top of the list to take care of myself. And then we have those wonderful people in our life that are like our angels that just come in and they know what to say to us when we're having a hard time. I cannot even tell you how many times this has happened to me when spirit has come in and I've been in, something bothering me or worried about something. And the funniest thing is that, especially on those days, and I don't have a lot of them, to be honest with you, that I get down and out. I pretty much love what I do. I love all of you. And I feel blessed to be able to do the work that I love. And so what happens is on those days, if I'm in a funk, someone will come in and do something for me. And I'm like shocked. And it doesn't matter how big or how little it is. It's the thought, right? I've had people come in and bring me a flower. I've had people come in and bring me a puzzle, a baked good. Sometimes it's not even a physical thing. Sometimes it's what they say, right? Somebody could say, oh my God, it could totally be about looking at things and saying, oh my God, you have changed my life from listening to me or suggesting this or holding space for me when I was in a bad place. I've gotten a lot of little notes in the mail too from that. And I'll tell you, it always makes me feel great. And Gerard and I have this joke because Gerard will say, okay, so you're good for the next 24 hours. And then you'll need a bigger high, But it's true. It's like, okay, we tend to remember all the things we screwed up with and not the things that we really did to make people's lives easier and take some of the, giving them relief from their everyday life. But it's all of you that give me relief from my everyday life by being excited about learning with your spiritual growth or whatever it is. So not only this month appreciate everybody else, appreciate yourself and how you showed up for yourself to be here at this exact time, even though if we look outside our windows, we're going to see a lot of turmoil going on. But keep believing. I will be your cheerleader right to the end of whatever. Because I do keep believing. And I have to. That's what keeps me going. So, big kiss to all of you. And keep on believing. Alrighty. So I dug out some decks I haven't used for a long time. This is Animal Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Bradley Valentine. So cute. Those of you that are kitty people, look at that beautiful picture. All right. All right, let's see which animal wants to show up to help us today. Which animal? I'm going to take this one that's hopping out. Ooh, White Tiger, Ace of Spring. A wonderful new opportunity presents itself. It may have come by surprise, but you'll still want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. Look at that picture. Is that not beautiful? You just want to cuddle them and they look so soft. Maybe not a tiger, but still looks good. I love seeing some of those things online where you see somebody that has these as a pet and they're just roughhousing and everything and they look like they're getting along just fine. So as I look at this, there's so much support here. I see the two of them cuddling, and I think it's a father and a baby cub here. And the support, that's the word that comes to me, support. And so the universe is supporting you with some new opportunity coming up over the next week. So pay attention to that. So let's look. Hold on. I got it. Exciting events, outlets to follow your passion, opening up to new experiences, abundance, fearlessly going after your dreams, unexpected opportunities. A wonderful new path presents itself to you. It may have come as quite a surprise, but you'll want to leap into action and passionately pursue every possibility. Be courageous, be daring. There is nothing to fear and much to be gained. This is an auspicious time for bringing to life whatever dreams you've been holding in your heart. Nurture your plans into reality. Isn't that funny? Remember I said the word nurture and support. White tigers are powerful and magnificent animals known for their spirit, courage, and high energy. They represent determination and confidence necessary to embrace any opportunity and run with it. Their white color is symbolic of purity of focus and intention. They are also considered to have a more magical energy than their cousins of the more familiar golden variety. Loving parents to their cubs, tigers remind you to baby whatever dream you're manifesting. They're also associated with wealth in Chinese spirituality, and likewise, this card can indicate great abundance. Finally, tigers are known for their unpredictability, and the opportunity that this card anticipates in your life can be just as startling. There you go. Butterfly. They just happen to, oh my goodness. Almost all of them, except for 4 out of 5 decks, are Doreen Virtue. Butterfly for life changes. And unfortunately, since she's had a change of heart or a change of religion or beliefs where she doesn't use the cards anymore, I hear they're very hard to get now. All right. So what does this group need to know about the up and coming week? Up and coming week. Self-employment. Nothing wrong with that. So looking at the card, it's these beautiful daisies, I think they are, and a beautiful butterfly. And we think of butterfly, we think of transformation and change. So that's what I'm sticking with on here, these beautiful flowers. And they're all in, they're all wide open and in bloom. So to me, this is a good thing, going into self-employment that's going to transform whatever it is that you're looking for. You are guided to work for yourself in a field that brings you fulfillment and joy. Your card encourages you to launch or grow your own business. You could start part-time and then ease out of a day job as your endeavor begins to support you. If you are currently self-employed, you are being guided to seek out new ways to express your vision. Being your own boss usually means that you put in longer hours. However, the hours feel more like devotion to a calling than work. True. You may partner with someone who brings extra skills to the table or consult with a mentor who can teach you business skills. Follow the path of your true interests and focus on a purpose of serving others. The rest will take care of itself. Additional meanings: taking business classes, learning how to market your business, taking over the family business, changing professions. So yes, yes, and yes. Those of you that already have businesses, hang in there. It's not been the easiest of times, but in the spiritual business field, people are really needing these services. So hang in there. And I feel like it's just going to get more in demand in the future. And those of you that are thinking about going into a business, now's the time to do it. You can always start slow while you're working for somebody else and develop it, whatever works for you. But more and more people during the whole COVID thing, as you know, people got more excited about this. They were able to look at things and say, no, don't want to do that work anymore. Healing with the angels. Doreen. Up and coming week. Celebration. Love it. So what is this? This is saying that, to me, it's saying that we never take enough time to appreciate and celebrate our wins, even if they're small wins. We're always, again, looking at what didn't work. So let's celebrate yourself and whatever else is going right in your life. Have more fun and play, too. All right, celebration. Where are we? Good news. Cause for celebration is here, and it is time for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. The angels want you to know that there is a light-filled time in your life. You've been working towards making changes, and your intentions have now manifested into form. This is the time for you to fill your heart with a warm feeling of gratitude. The angels ask you through this card to hold strong in the gratitude. You are like a gardener who plants seeds and nurtures them because she has faith that her labors will yield new growth. Keep watering, making tending to the seeds, and you will soon see them sprouting through the surface. The angels are your co-gardeners who help you tend to your crop. And I think it's kind of funny, it comes in after self-employed and new opportunities. So really cool. Last Doreen Virtue and Brian Weiss card is Past Life Oracle cards. If I can get them out of the box, we'll be doing fine. Come on, I want to wreck my nails. Let's go. There we go. Past life. So what past life for people, maybe a collective past life, is influencing the up and coming week in November? Ooh, persecution and inquisition. We don't like that. So maybe this is the witchy stuff. Maybe it's different times with women that have spoke up, like many of them throughout history. And so maybe this is about this week moving beyond that, knowing that you're in a different time, in a different phase, and you can speak up. It says you drew this card as validation of your suspicions. You were accused of witchcraft, being a heathen, or other crimes in the past. You suffered greatly as a result of ensuing persecution, and the fear has carried forward into this life. In the past, your character and behaviors were examined publicly, and you were blamed for crop failures, deaths that had nothing to do with you. Your neighbors and the government said that you were casting spells, which was a capital offense. In reality, you were a good-hearted person, as you remain to this day, who had the ability to see into the future, use your energy for healing purposes. That lifetime has made you very sensitive to gossip and rumors. If someone falsely accuses you now, you become fearful and upset, because that's the behavior that led to your painful death in previous lives. You may also be afraid to openly admit that you're still a talented healer and psychic. Unconsciously, you're keeping your spiritual skills a secret to avoid recreating the path of the past. So true when you think of that, how many people just, when I say to them, you've got these skills, they don't want to go there. Interesting. To heal from this, know that in the current lifetime, spiritual teachers and healers are revered instead of feared. You agreed to incarnate at this time because your hard-won knowledge from previous lifetimes is needed in this world. And the fact that you're back on Earth shows that no one can harm you permanently or prevent you from pursuing your spiritual path. So true. And one of the things, I never connected it with that myself, but one of the things that drives me nuts is if somebody tries to tell me what I did, which isn't true, or how I feel, which isn't true. It makes me crazy. So I never saw it as that. But if we look at this, it looks like new things are opening up. Your gifts are expanding. And if you're going to go into a healing business, expect that, those angels with a mask on, people that come into our life, and what happens? They're in this place of, I don't know if that's true or whatever. When people are first reading, I always tell people, stick by your guns. They may not know it in the moment to validate it, but so don't let this come up as a blockage. Just know where it comes from and move on. Dragon Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. Which dragon are we going to work with this week? Ooh, I love that. Again, Emerald Dragon brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. Yeah, this is all about the healing, you know, the green healing energy. Very cool. When I look at it, you know, she's, and I want to say she's very alert. She's looking behind her. She's looking on all sides. Just beautiful. And her energy is beautiful because as her talons or whatever are touching the ground, all the flowers around her are in full bloom. So it means conditions are beautiful for the right energy. All right, let's see if we can find this easily. Emerald. Emerald dragons are wise healers who prepare us to align with our fifth dimensional blueprint. They work with the mighty Archangel Raphael, the Emerald Angel in charge of development of the third eye. They clear our emotional bodies to leave us free to love, forgive, and open our hearts. These magnificent dragons also retune our mental body so that our thoughts support our divine perfection. This allows Archangel Raphael to use your emerald light through our spiritual body so that our physical body aligns with all we can be. They also open us up to cosmic abundance, working with Archangel Raphael. They link us through our third eye to Jupiter and its ascended aspect. This is the planet of good fortune and benevolent rewards. The blessings that fall upon or may be financial, but not necessarily, and they are always fortuitous for our ascension pathway. So looks like we're going to have a really powerful week. You know, some kind of opportunity to move forward, visiting what we want to do for our own work, celebrating the wins, reviewing anything that comes up that may be negative on where did this really come from, healing it, and with the Emerald Dragon. So call in that Emerald Dragon and let her work for you. Well, wonderful, wonderful. Looks like a nice week. Really review everything and see, you know, if I was going to start a business, what would it be and what would I love? Don't worry about the how. It's going to happen. What would I love? And what is one action step I can take towards it? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciating every one of you. Pass this on to people that perhaps don't know me so they can have a little every week, something to look forward to. And I thank you for supporting me. Bye.